Am I the idiot for demanding my girlfriend tells me her author's pen name? I've a male 32, been dating Siobhan a female 32, for 6 months now. She's always been very vague about what she does for a living, Sithi things like writing and working from home writing, but recently, one of her friends mentioned something and I finally dragged it out of her. She's an author, she writes in self-published romance and erotica stories and novels, and while not rich, she's able to make a living out of it. I googled her name and couldn't find anything, so I confronted her about this. She said she's writing under a pen name, so I demanded she gives it to me so I know what she does. She refuses, saying she doesn't want it to be leaked even by accident and no one knows. I accused her of not trusting me and she still refused, which was really annoying. I tried nicer approach and told her that I want to know her fantasies so I can try it out with her, and she told me that what she writes aren't her fantasies but her readers, and she's still not going to tell me. At night I tried to check her laptop for her pen name, but she changed her password before bed. I was annoyed and told her she clearly doesn't trust me, and it's not fair because I have a right to know what she writes, especially since it's a sensitive topic and I don't know her if I don't know her pen name. She was furious. I tried to look on her laptop and told me to go home. Before leaving I told her when she calls to apologize, I expect to get her pen name with the apology. She called me an asshole on my way out. I thought she'd call by now, but she hasn't. My sister told me I was the asshole and I should apologize, but I just don't see it and need second opinion. Was I the asshole? Now for the next story. Am I the idiot for commenting on how much my GF ate? Me, 23 male, and my GF, 23 female, have been dating 3 years, and we have been living together for 1. Some relevant context: when we first met she had a little extra weight on her, but I didn't ever really notice it and I found her very attractive. Fast forward to around 2 years ago, she got serious about getting into better shape and made significant changes to her lifestyle, particularly diet. The weight came off really quickly and in total she's lost about 25 pounds. She's 5 feet 4 inches and now weighs around 123 pounds, and has been this stable weight for about 6 months. I've been supportive the whole time. While that's all great, since she first started losing weight she's expressed to me that she's now terrified of gaining weight again and being fat, even though I've told her that I never thought she was fat before and definitely isn't now. She keeps pretty close tabs on calories and gets very stressed out if she feels she's eaten too much throughout the day. I know it isn't a great state of mind, but I don't think it's serious because it doesn't really affect her functioning in life. Now for the current situation. She's been very frustrated about the little bit of a pouch she has on her stomach, that she doesn't understand why it hasn't gone away. We work out together every other day, and she's told me that she tries to eat 1,200 calories a day or less to try and lose the last bit of fat, and get a flatter stomach. A couple days ago she told me that she's been reading and thinks she's probably actually been eating too little, and is going to now try to eat 1,400 calories per day to boost her metabolism or something like that. I said cool. Yesterday morning we both had the day off, and for a late breakfast/early lunch she ate avocado toast, 2 eggs, and an orange. About an hour later she said she was hungry and had a small bowl of frozen veggies. It was kinda surprising to see her eat so much, so I just made the observation, that's a lot of food. She gave me an upset look and said she's hungry, to which I replied, I'm not hungry and I've only eaten a hot dog today, which was true. I didn't say that to be a jerk. I just kinda didn't understand how she could have been hungry when I wasn't hungry, and I'm 6 feet 185 inches pounds. It just kinda caught me off guard, that was all. I didn't mean anything by it. Anyways, she got kinda sad and said okay, that she wouldn't eat anything else until dinner. We've both kinda been avoiding each other since then, and I can definitely tell she feels hurt. Personally, I think she's being too sensitive. Update: we ended up having a really good talk. I apologized and said that I shouldn't have commented on what/how much she was eating period, and that I won't do it again. I also apologized for comparing my hunger needs to hers and that I realized that was stupid. She accepted and said that I need to start thinking about things from her perspective more, which she's right about. I realize I'm lucky she's as understanding as she is. Then I told her that I'm glad she's been eating when she feels hungry, and that really put her at ease. She started talking about how much better she feels physically since she started eating more. And I told her that makes me very glad because I truly just want her to feel healthy and happy. The convo felt very good and open, so I gently approached the topic of disordered eating, and she said she's very aware she has these issues but that she feels she can handle them herself, and all she wants from me is support. I emphasized that I think she's beautiful how she is and that the pouch that bothers her literally does not bother me at all. She said she was glad to hear that and that she's on her own been trying to accept herself, that it's just been really hard. So, yeah. It all went really well and I feel like I understand her a lot better and know how to better support her, and she was very glad that I apologized. Thank you to everyone who helped me see that I was TA and tried to give me actual advice, instead of assuming I actually don't care about her. Now for the next story. Am I the idiot for asking my girlfriend to continue doing my laundry if she wants me to buy groceries? My GF, 28 female, and I, 32 male, have been living together for 4 years now. She works from home since COVID most of the time but sometimes does go into the office. I go to my office every day. My girlfriend has always done our laundry together and never had a problem with it for all these years. Since she works from home, she takes care of a lot of the housework, but I do help out where I can when I get back from work, although she often refuses my offers with reasons like I should wash my hands better. I do wash my hands though. Lately she has started separating my undergarments and vests from the laundry pile and not washing them when she had no trouble doing that in the past. She that my undergarments would contaminate her clothes and wants me to do them myself in a separate load. Yet she still washes hers in the same load. I suggested we do all our undergarments in a different load and she said no because hers are cleaner and that would be worse. She got pretty mad and made some nasty comments about my hygiene, saying I should keep myself cleaner in my privates, not soil myself. I do not, and learn how to wash my hands. I do shower and I do wash my hands, but maybe it is natural that men smell more ick. I am getting pretty annoyed at being treated like I am disgusting when I am not. I lived with my mom before her who did my laundry and never said my boxers were dirty. I said if she keeps doing this, I will stop buying the groceries she keeps telling me to bring on my commute from work and she can do that herself. Edit, okay, point taken. I will take her advice about hygiene and shave/wax down there and see a doctor in case I have some condition. And apologize to her. Now for the next story. Am I the idiot for trying to get my friend to see how his girlfriend's job is more important than him? I, 23 female, have been friends with Kai, 26 male, since we started working together a year ago. He has a girlfriend, 27F, and they've been together since they were teenagers. We both work as hairdressers, so we've gotten really close. His girlfriend spends most of the year at sea working. She works for 6 months straight and then comes back for a few months. I've always been worried for him as soon as he mentioned her job, since she can't be there for him if he needs support. I was interested in her work life since her career is unique, so I asked Kai what she does. She works as a deckhand, but all of her coworkers are mainly men. I thought this was weird and told him that. He just laughed it off, saying how those men are family to her. It just seemed so weird to me to live with other men while her own boyfriend was stuck at home without her. I've expressed concern to him, but he always just brushes it off, saying how they've even had dinners with those men and their families. I tried to tell him how she prefers working than being with him. He just won't listen to me, saying things like that's what they agreed on since day one. She recently came home, so I went over to visit them. Kai had gone to the bathroom. I brought it up, telling her that her career was above her own boyfriend. She laughed at me, saying how she will always prioritize her career and that he knows it. I tried to just tell her she should be there for him more often instead of leaving with other men for 6 months, and how Kai wouldn't put up with her career forever. She just had this look on her face and told me that he won't be leaving anytime soon since she bought their house in cash after only 4 years of working. Kai then came back and she told him everything I said. He told me to leave. I tried to explain myself, but he shut the door on me. I've tried contacting him since then. He hasn't even showed up for work, so I was worried. He just texted me back saying he left work and how his girlfriend is now converting their spare room into his own salon. I tried to explain myself, but I was blocked. I just want my friend back.